While most countries are still debating whether to deploy self-driving cars, China just approved them for public roads. While hospitals worldwide face staff shortages, China opened an AI hospital that processed 10,000 patient cases in days. And while the rest of the world talks about the future, China is building it, right now, across every sector simultaneously. The AI hospital that processes 10,000 cases in days. China faces a demographic crisis that most Western analysts underestimate. The United Nations projects China's population will decline from 1.4 billion today to 633 million by the end of the century, the largest absolute population loss of any nation on Earth. That means fewer workers, fewer caregivers, and critically fewer doctors arriving precisely when an aging society needs more medical support than ever before. The government's response was something nobody anticipated. In 2025, researchers at Tsinghua University's Institute for AI Industry Research deployed what they called the Agent Hospital. Not a physical building, but a vast virtual healthcare ecosystem. Its core framework, called MedAgent Zero, runs AI agents in the roles of patients, doctors, and nurses simultaneously across more than 300 diseases. These AI doctors practice diagnosis and treatment continuously, learning in days what human physicians encounter over years of clinical experience. The system moved from research to reality in April 2025 when a spin-off company began piloting it at Beijing's Tsinghua Changgong Hospital, integrating directly into a functioning medical institution. Departments targeted included general practice, ophthalmology, radiological diagnostics, and respiratory medicine. During testing, the system processed 10,000 patient cases, achieving a reported diagnostic accuracy of 93%. A comparable volume would take human doctors years to accumulate. The pilot currently involves 42 A1 doctors across 21 medical specialties capable of managing more than 300 diseases. Critically, these AI doctors are not designed to replace physicians. They work alongside human doctors, handling diagnostic support and workflow management to ease pressure on a system that simply does not have enough staff to meet demand. Medical students also train within the environment, learning to collaborate with AI from the earliest stages of their education. Cars that float, dance, and think for themselves. In December 2025, China crossed a regulatory threshold that no other major country has reached. The Ministry of Industry and Information Technology granted its first production permits for conditionally autonomous Level 3 vehicles, self-driving cars legally approved for limited use on public roads for the first time. 2 models received authorization with strict operational boundaries, designated highways, specific cities, defined speed limits, and professional safety monitors on board to collect real-world data while maintaining human oversight. Behind these approved models is a vehicle intelligence stack that has advanced faster than most Western analysts tracked. The Giga 01 carries dual NVIDIA AI processors, delivering over 500 TOPS of computing power, 11 high-definition cameras, 12 ultrasonic sensors, and 5 radar systems. More sensor coverage than a military drone. Its AI assistant can respond to spoken commands and drive itself to the owner's location from up to 2 kilometers away. BYD's Yangwang U8 uses 4 independent electric motors, 1 per wheel, enabling capabilities that conventional vehicles cannot replicate. Zero radius turns spinning 360 degrees in place. Lateral crab movement into parking spaces. And water traversal, the U8 can drive into floodwater nearly 1.5 meters deep, float, and move at 3 kilometers per hour by spinning its wheels. It can maintain that for 30 minutes. This is not a concept vehicle. It is commercially available today. The Yangwang U9 supercar accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.36 seconds and reached 496 kilometers per hour in testing, making it the fastest production car ever built. Its Duzak suspension system can lift individual wheels by 75 millimeters in 40 milliseconds, allowing the car to jump obstacles, absorb extreme surfaces, and, in demonstrations, synchronize movements to music. 1,287 horsepower dancing to a beat. BYD recently became the first automaker globally to reach 10 million new energy vehicles sold. They are selling a dancing supercar for $236,000, while a comparable Ferrari costs over $500,000. 5 minutes of charging for 400 kilometers of range. The constraint that has held back electric vehicle adoption globally is not range, it is charging time. BYD resolved that constraint with their 1 megawatt charging system. 5 minutes of charging delivers 400 kilometers of driving range. That is faster than filling a conventional petrol tank. The charging system operates at 1,000 times the power of a standard phone charger. The barrier between electric vehicles and the convenience of liquid fuel has been eliminated, and China did it first. Maglev trains approaching aircraft speeds. China's T-Flight project is developing a Maglev train designed to reach 965 km per hour, approaching commercial aircraft cruising speeds. The system combines two technologies to achieve this. Magnetic levitation eliminates wheel friction by lifting the train 10 mm above the track using electromagnetic force. And a low vacuum tube reduces air resistance, the primary physical barrier to extreme land speed, by dramatically lowering pressure inside the operating environment. In February 2024, a test run on a 2-kilometer track confirmed both systems work as intended, reaching 623 kilometers per hour. Plans are now underway to build a 60-kilometer full-scale test line in Shaanxi province with a stated goal of breaking 1,000 kilometers per hour. At that speed, the journey from Beijing to Shanghai, currently 5.5 hours by high-speed rail, would take approximately 90 minutes. Simultaneously, China now chairs the international committee that sets global standards for high-speed railway infrastructure design. Chinese engineering practice, earthquake-resistant bridges, ultra-stable slab track systems, has become the world reference point for safety and reliability in high-speed rail construction. The surveillance infrastructure that already knows your face. At 62 airports across China, facial recognition handles the entire boarding process. No ticket. No ID card. The system identifies passengers at check-in, bag drop, security, and boarding automatically. At Shanghai Hongqiao Airport, the complete process from entry to boarding takes 12 seconds per passenger. Beijing's largest airport runs 600 biometric checkpoints, 250 automatic gates, and 80 self-service stations, all camera-driven. Beyond airports, China operates a surveillance network of nearly 800 million cameras under a collection of interconnected programs collectively known as Skynet. In 2025, officials reported that during China's 14th five-year plan period, authorities dismantled more than 590 organized crime groups and nearly 9,000 criminal gangs. Police shut down over 1.7 million scam cases and arrested 366,000 suspects. In Kunshan, Jiangsu province, an AI policing team developed over 220 predictive models built on more than a decade of historical crime data. In one case, the system froze a fraudulent transfer of 500,000 yuan in under 10 minutes, traced 87 linked accounts, and supported arrests within 3 days. Officers estimated the same investigation would typically require 5 people working for 2 weeks. New regulations introduced in 2025 require companies using facial recognition to obtain explicit consent and provide alternative verification options in commercial settings. The expansion continues, but with a boundary framework beginning to take shape around it. Robot dogs, humanoids, and the world's first robot mall. Unitree Robotics' go-to robot dog integrates a 4-dimensional LiDAR system providing 360-degree spatial awareness with a minimum detection range of 5 centimeters. It climbs 40-degree inclines, runs at 5 meters per second, and carries payloads of up to 12 kilograms. The industrial-grade B2 variant carries 30 kilograms continuously for up to 90 minutes. Autonomously patrolling facilities, scanning for overheating components, detecting abnormal machinery sounds, reading gauges, and identifying leaks, performing inspection tasks that previously. required teams of skilled technicians across facilities that must operate continuously. Humanoid robots are following a parallel development track driven by the same demographic pressure. Citizens aged 65 and older now represent approximately 15% of China's population, and the country is projected to become a super-aged society by 2035. Fourier Intelligence's GR1, a humanoid with vision, audio, and tactile sensing, performs physically demanding caregiving tasks including lifting and supporting patients. Agibot is targeting a sub-$20,000 price point to make humanoids accessible to small businesses. UBTech's Walker S is already deployed in factories and retail spaces performing inspection, concierge, and service tasks in real operating environments. On August 8, 2025, Beijing's E-Town district opened the world's first dedicated robot retail mall, housing more than 50 brands and over 100 robot models across industrial arms, logistics robots, entertainment systems, and humanoids. Visitors watch robots serve coffee, play chess, patrol floors, and perform service tasks in real time. Adjacent to the mall, a robot-themed restaurant operates with humanoid bartenders, a live robot rock band, and animatronic figures modeled on historical figures, including a robotic Isaac Newton that interacts with guests. The facility functions as a public interface, allowing factory managers, hospital administrators, and logistics operators to test and adopt automation solutions directly. AI farming, replacing 80 workers with one machine. More than 70% of farmers in many Chinese villages are over 50 years old. Fewer than 5% can use farm applications independently. The rural workforce is aging out faster than it can be replaced. China's National Smart Agriculture Action Plan, covering 2024 to 2028, commits the country to a digital transformation of food production with a target digital integration rate exceeding 32% across agricultural systems by 2028. The technology stack replacing manual labor operates at multiple levels. Soil sensors measure moisture and nutrients continuously. Drones equipped with advanced cameras scan crops for early signs of disease. And when a problem is detected, a second drone sprays only the affected area. For one peach farmer in Jiangsu province, a task that previously took 5 hours on foot now takes 30 minutes by drone. GPS-enabled automated transplanting machines cover 6 to 7 hectares of land daily, doing the work of 80 to 100 manual workers. AI systems now predict crop yields months before harvest, enabling advanced planning of storage, transport, and pricing. Computer vision systems assess produce quality at speeds no human team can approach. In one pilot project combining AI with blockchain, a box of mangoes was traced from farm to shelf in just over 2 seconds. The same task previously took nearly a week. Agriculture technology as a service models are emerging to address affordability, allowing farmers to rent drone spraying, satellite analysis, and data services on demand rather than purchasing systems outright. The goal is adoption at scale, not demonstration at conferences. An AI hospital processing 10,000 cases with 93% accuracy. Self-driving cars legally approved for public roads. A supercar that dances and reaches 500 kilometers per hour. 5 minutes of charging for 400 kilometers of range. Maglev trains approaching aircraft speed. 800 million surveillance cameras, robot dogs inspecting industrial facilities around the clock. A humanoid retail mall open to the public. And AI farming systems replacing entire workforces. China is not building one technology. It is building all of them simultaneously at a pace and scale that no other country is matching. Drop a comment telling us which development you think changes the world first. Check the end screen for more technology stories sitting there waiting right now.